This woman made a black off-the-shoulder dress so iconic they called it the revenge dress. Imagine having such powerful fashion energy that your outfit gets its own historical nickname. Diana literally wore her feelings, and we were all here for it. She revolutionized royal fashion by ditching the gloves because she wanted to actually touch people. Diana chose not to practice certain royal clothing customs, such as wearing gloves when meeting the public, as she believed it would prevent a direct connection with the people she met. Revolutionary? Yes. Controversial? Absolutely. Iconic. Legendary. And then there's Meghan, who brought Hollywood glamour to stuffy royal events like she was red carpet ready 24/7. This woman wore a boat-neck wedding dress that had fashion critics either praising its minimalist elegance or quietly having existential crises about the lack of bling. But you know what? She looked stunning, and she knew it. Meghan Markle, the Duchess of Sussex, subtly references Diana's style. Frequently spotted in outfits reflecting Diana's effortless chic, Meghan brings a modern flair to Diana's iconic looks. It's like Diana passed down the How to Break Royal Fashion Rules handbook, and Meghan said, "Hold my Starbucks and watch this." The Rebel Revolution. But fashion was just the beginning of their rebellious streak. These women didn't just break rules, they obliterated them with the force of 1,000 suns. Diana literally redefined what it meant to be royal. She made headlines in 1987 when she intentionally shook hands with an AIDS patient, working to dispel the myth that HIV/AIDS could be spread through touch. In 1987, when people were still terrified and ignorant about AIDS, Diana said, "Watch me hug this person and educate the world." And honestly, the power of that moment still gives me chills. She took her sons to homeless shelters and fast food restaurants because she wanted them to understand real life. Diana took her sons to hospitals, orphanages, and homeless shelters to guarantee that they had a knowledge of people's feelings, their uncertainties, people's anguish, and their hopes and dreams. Can you imagine the royal advisors having heart attacks? Your Highness, McDonald's is not in the royal protocol. Meanwhile, Meghan showed up already woke and ready to work. She has been named one of the most influential women in the world in rankings, including Time magazine's most influential people, and she wasn't even trying to fit into their mold. She guest-edited British Vogue, creating the fastest-selling issue in the magazine's history. The Duchess of Sussex guest-edited British Vogue in July 2019, which was the fastest-selling copy in the magazine's history. Both women understood that being royal meant having a platform, and they weren't about to waste it on ribbon-cutting ceremonies and small talk about the weather. The mental health truth bombs. Now let's get real for a moment, because this is where both Diana and Meghan showed extraordinary courage. They took the biggest taboo in royal history, mental health struggles, and said, "We're going to talk about this whether you like it or not." Princess Diana said that her depression and treatment was not met well by the royal family. Well, maybe I was the first person ever to be in the family who ever had a depression or was ever openly tearful. Diana talked about bulimia, self-harm, and feeling trapped in a loveless marriage in the 1990s, when mental health was still whispered about in secret corners.